Hello. Thank you so much for coming. I'm starting the stream right now. Just double checking my setup as usual. Alright, so I shall introduce myself first of all. Hello, my name is Alex. I'm a trans artist and I am raising money for my transition. Um, for this stream, we are doing Ko-fi commissions, and if you're interested in a commission, you can check out my Ko-fi or my Linktree in the description. So yes, thank you very much for coming. Also my pronouns. My pronouns are he, him, and they, them. And I think that's it for introductions. Um, we've already finished our Ko-fi goal for this month. I'm still working on my Patreon goal, by the way. If you're interested in that, please check out the link tree. It has all my socials, all my commission info, important links, etc. So yes, thank you very much for the support. So last stream I finished a commission, so I will be starting a new one right now. So I'm just gonna set up this file by darkening the background a bit. It's just more comfortable to draw that way. So I'm just gonna check my commission list because I think up next for me to draw is Gillian and Chartreuse, two OCs, original characters from my friend's D&D campaign. So I shall begin working on that. Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna go gather their references because I should have that somewhere. But yes, I'm trying a new I usually put on lo-fi music from Spirit City, but today I was feeling in some type of mood, so I'm trying out the classical music. Hello JJ, thank you for coming. Just talking about different music playlists to see how that feels. And also looking for art reference. For this stream we're starting on Gillian and Chartreuse. So I'm just looking for their references. Yeah, classical music. I'm in some type of mood. I think because this morning I was working on another commission and I was listening to some intense Beethoven and Bach and Vivaldi and all that. So yeah, kind of feeling the vibe. Okay, I got one reference here. Yeah, I got some work to finish up. Classical music just makes me focused. It's a sort of vibe that feels very productive. Like it gets my brain going. Okay, I don't think I have a chartreuse reference saved anywhere. Hello Flareon, good morning. How are you? Thanks for coming. I'm doing pretty well today. It's the middle of the week and I might be feeling a little tired today, but that's why I scheduled a break day tomorrow. But thank you so much for coming to the stream. How are you? I think I will forego a reference for chartreuse. If I need help, I will use Google. Yeah, we are using a Hiroichi from Bleach, so I could just search her up. Yeah, not every day I draw a cat, to be honest. I've been meaning to do studies on cats because I really enjoy them. They're really funny. I should save this document first of all. Oh, good to hear that, Flareon. Glad to see everyone here is doing pretty well. It's gonna be a bit of a slow start for this commission, but it's fine. I wonder if that goes past the Kobeni sensor. Just a little bit. Let me try to... I just care a lot about my privacy on files, so that's why I have her up there. There we go. I always forget I have Kobeni on my stream, like, all the time. She's also in my recorded videos, and I forget. Oh, hello Blaza on Twitch. Thank you for coming. I appreciate that. So, by the way, I'm streaming both on Twitch and YouTube. I forgot to mention that. So, thank you everyone for coming. I appreciate it. I'm still working on putting up the chat overlays on stream. So far, I don't think it's working, so I'm so sorry about that. But so, if I'm talking about something out of the blue, it's probably from either chat that is not seen on the stream. But nonetheless, I really appreciate everyone being here. Hello, JJ. I don't got time today, but tomorrow. Oh, yes, that would be very helpful. I was thinking of asking you either today or tomorrow, but tomorrow works fine. So JJ shall help me with the chat overlays. I really need that help because I cannot understand it for some reason. And I would love for it to work so everyone can see everyone and it wouldn't feel like weird, like not involving everyone. But yeah. So with that planned, I think I will figure out what I'm going to draw for this. So this commission is about Gillian and Chartreuse, our cat of our D&D party. And they have massive beef with each other. So I'm just gonna draw Gillian here, move Chartreuse over there. It's a learning curve, so don't feel too bad. Thank you for the reassurance, JJ. Took a year to figure it out and make it look nice. Damn. Well, it is a lot to learn, I guess. The tutorials I was looking for on YouTube were definitely not helping, even though it looked straightforward. But it is what it is. I'm not the greatest with tech. But yes, last stream, I feel like I should pick up on it. We did, as promised, talk about Tokyo Revengers. And of course, JJ, I know you missed stream last time, which is okay. But Do we still want to pick up on that conversation? It's okay. It's okay. We can talk about anything we like here. And of course, the Yap sessions are all open to requests. So I'll just be here working on some art. Always better to ask for help rather than just being stubborn. You're so right, Flareon. Yeah. Because it's like at a certain point, you'll know you'll need to ask for help when you're not figuring something out. And JJ, you're at chapter 71. That's okay. Yeah, don't push it. You can always save discussions for another stream. Flareon, don't forget to ask for help if you need it. Gotta take your own advice. But I totally understand that. So I forgot what happened on chapter 71, by the way. What arc was that? That must be pretty early on. Also, I thought I should ask anyone watching on Twitch, let me know how your day is. I forgot to ask that. I just realized. I always ask anyone who's in chat how their day is, so yeah. Good conversational skills, I think. I feel like it's quite nice to ask. And chapter 71 is when they go back to the present and oh yeah, he became a Toman executive. Yeah. So that's like at the end of Bloody Halloween. Yeah. So now they get to see the consequences of their actions. I enjoyed it. Because I remember it was that arc that really got me into this series. I wish we got more time with Baji. Me too. Yeah, that's his name. Baji, not Baiji. But yeah, I really like Baji. There is a whole spin-off with him, so there's that if you want more time with him. But yeah, really liked his character, had a huge impact on the story going forward. Oh, we got the Ave Maria going. Yeah, right? I think so too. I thought he reminded me of someone, and it was Ace. Ace from One Piece, by the way. Yeah, yeah. Now when I first watched One Piece, my favorite character was also Ace. So I was very attached to Baji. You know what? That's probably part of why I really like Chifuyu because he is very much connected to Baji. Yeah. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Um, Traumatizing. I was I was so young. I was so hopeful. Yeah. No. No one is okay. Oh, Flareon. We were talking about the character Ace from One Piece, but yes, Ace characters, Ace slash Arrow characters, I enjoy as well because I see a lot of Arrow Ace Mikey as well, and honestly, I'm a fan of that because I can see it. I've also seen some headcanons about Baji being Ace slash Arrow. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Mikey is such a character. Oh no, don't worry, Flareon, you're okay. You're okay, Flareon. It's understandable. It's kind of funny since Ace it's also a name. But don't worry. We love talking about Ace slash Arrow characters slash headcanons. Like I guess this like speaking of Ace slash Arrow headcanons, I do my D&D character here, Theodric, the halfling in our party. I do think of him as demisexual slash demi-romantic because of certain things. Boy has trouble with connection sometimes. Also, the classical music is peak. I know, right? I'm glad y'all are liking it. I was feeling the vibe. I'm glad I get to share it with you. JJ. Okay, so we got some tea on my character in our Candlekeep session, Theodric. He got some toxic yaoi going on. And I'm glad I could impart like this extra bit of information to you as the DM. So use that information as you will. Can't wait to see what the cat will look like. Oh, thanks, Flareon. The only other cat you've drawn is Peak J. Oh yeah, that's true. I always try to include Peak J whenever I draw Chifuyu. By the way, Peak J is Chifuyu's pet cat. He likes small animals, and he found Peak J abandoned in the rain, and they became best friends. But honestly, Flareon, um, the cat I'm gonna draw, her name is Chartreuse, and I think she's going to look the same as Peak J, because she's also like black fur, short hair, except without scars. Yeah, little guy. Little guy. I've mostly been figuring out how to draw Gillian's hair for now, since I do want to communicate good gravity. And of course, she's being a brat to Chartreuse. Sorry, Bestie, I looked up a picture and I need you to check DMs. Okay, give me one moment, y'all, while I check my messages. Oh my god! Oh, I wish I could send this to you, Flareon. I so wish I could send this to you. The top search for Peak J. Oh my gosh. Is it because his owner's name is Chifuyu? That's so funny. I'm glad this is your introduction to his cat. I'm dead. So basically, it's a GIF. First top search in Discord GIFs for Peak J is an edited manga panel of Peak J as Elsa saying "Let it go," and I'm dead. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad. Um, this is how you get to know his cat. Yeah, I have no idea how to send gifs through like Discord gifs through other socials. I don't think I can do that, and that's a tragedy. Want my hot take so far with uh wait, TMR. What does TMR stand for? I first thought it was Tokyo Revengers, but there's no M in there. But yes. Yes, I do want. Oh, right, because the translation. Right, I forgot. Right, it was Tokyo Manji. Um, yeah. I think the manji gets censored a lot in other countries because it's the Buddhist symbol. Yeah, I understand now. I just connected the dots. But yes, I do want to know your hot take so far, now that you've read past Bloody Halloween. Oh, that is a hot take. Also, I pushed in my glasses and I made a weird noise against my headphones. No, I see that a lot. Yeah, I see that take quite a lot. And I think that's understandable. He does move at a pretty slow pace. Like in terms of character development and character arc. Also, tread carefully, because, like, I understand. Like, I feel like that is a valid take on Takemichi. Takemichi is Flareon's #1 favorite, since throughout the manga he does go through a lot. It's giving One Piece pacing. Oh yeah, yeah. Giving One Piece pacing for a not One Piece size manga. He does cower away a lot. But personally, I do think that feels very human. He's not a perfect, like, character or person. You're drawing him right now. Oh, cool. I can't wait to see the finished product then. But yeah, I totally get that. I think that's what I thought at first, when I was watching through the first couple of arcs with Takemichi. He cowers away a lot or backtracks a lot. He takes things very slowly in his arc and development. That's fair. That's fair. I'm just worried it'll stay like this. That's understandable. I do feel like the stakes keep getting higher as the series goes on. Oh, he deserves better and has way more potential. Honestly, I feel that. There are plenty of fanfics and headcanons for Takemichi, because he does go through so much. And sometimes, like, I do get it with his, it's very repetitive, sometimes with his story and between each arc. Like, spoil me if needed, but does it ever play with the idea of him liking the present now and maybe not wanting to go back again and fix stuff? Ooh, okay, that's interesting. Because I'm pretty sure that's like during, like around the ending, when everything is perfect, actually. When he does get to marry Hina and everyone is alive. Well, some of everyone is alive. But he does go back for um, one more person who isn't quite so happy in that timeline. Bonten arc plays with this, but he goes back to save one person. Oh yeah. So no like test of resolve type stuff. Devil in the shoulder. I'm trying to think if there is ever a moment like that of like wanting to give up. Because there are a lot of scenes where he does want to give up. But of course, he's always motivated by either Hina or his friends. But yeah, it is a bit repetitive. There is a whole thing about, I think we're gonna need to kill this guy, Takemichi, that I thought was interesting, but like, it's just a little interesting how it played out. Like, you see the potential that I'm hoping for, though? Yes. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Because, like, there is more to explore, I think, with a character like Takemichi. Though the story is quite, fixed in a way to loop things with increasing intensity, I would say. Straight after Black Dragons, when he gets back from the future, after the death of. Oh, yeah, yeah, that's what I was talking about, Flareon. Yeah, the, yeah, that arc was pretty intense. Black Dragons is next, from Where You Are, JJ, if I recall correctly. I'm pretty sure that is. Oh, right. Black Dragons is the name of the next gang you are introduced to. But yeah, I think in there, or yeah, after the Manila arc. I mean, not the Manila arc, but like after the Manila ending. Now give it to me straight. Does my dragon lad? Oh no. Um, yes. Sometimes. Sometimes he dies. He dies in a lot of timelines. He is all you're holding out for. That's fair. He's great. Wonderful, wonderful guy. But he stays around for a while though, if you're worried that he will forever leave the series like like Baji. But he sticks around for a while, but I feel like his character is very well acquainted with death. So there's actually two dragons. Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah. I'm not going to say who, but honestly, I think that was quite a beautiful little backstory. This music is so somber. Oh my god. Perhaps. Perhaps. Big fan of Mitsuya too. The only thing that makes sense. But yeah, Mitsuya and Draken. Great buddies. I don't know what else to talk about, just kind of still seeing if something grabs me 100% right now. That is fair. Because honestly, I'm like, I don't know what to like spoil, I guess. But because ultimately I feel like it's up to you. Um, if it's a series that really grabs you. Yeah, Draken is great. Love him. He's such a strong character. Weak to the big brother, reliable type, like Ace JJ, like Ace. He is very reliable big brother character. Like he pretty much is all of Toman's big brother. Leave my donut alone. Damn. Damn, JJ, I'm sorry. It's okay. I like Ace too. I like Ace too. He's great. Then you read JoJo Part 3. Oh no, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, another manga recommendation for our chat here The JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. All the parts. Wonderful. Oh yeah, Shinichiro. Yeah, he should have been mentioned at this point. Mikey's older brother. He is pretty much supposed to be kind of a reflection of Takemichi in a sense. At least that's how I read it. He did, yes. He did. But the manga still uses him and his story around the end. The good old flashback no jutsu. Yeah. Dragon also, I think I like his design and the confidence to willingly draw a tattoo over and over again where it can never be hidden. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, growing out hair. But yeah, it's a great design. It does take a lot of skill to draw a complex design over and over consistently. That makes me a little off topic, but that makes me think of Beastars. Drawing antlers from different angles throughout the whole series. I love Beastars. I still need to finish it though. And that's another manga series I haven't finished. I haven't touched it at all, sadly. That is something I recommend then. Another manga recommendation for the chat here. We got JoJo's and Beastars now. Oh, her other work? I haven't read any of her other work. Yet she is a great artist and writer. Sanda is post-apocalyptic Japan, riffing on older generations obsessed with not letting young people take charge. Ooh, that's tea. While also trying to become young themselves. That's tea. No, because this mangaka, she's great. She's very great at using her manga to make commentary on the world she lives in. That sounds like a good read. I'd be very, very interested in reading that. Yeah. Literally talks about how growing old is beautiful and to deny that is to deny humanity. Yes, that that is so real. Like I agree with that completely. It's really crazy to me whenever I see like young people like in their fucking 20s or teenagers freaking out about getting old, and it's understandable because that is what media tells everyone, that being young is your whole life, but growing old is really so beautiful. Especially as queer people, growing old is so it's so human because as humans we always change and evolve. There is no like set point where it should end at all. Like old people are beautiful. You know what? Speaking of old people, I've been watching on Netflix Man on the Inside, and it's about this old man helping out a private investigator by going into a retirement home and investigating a stolen necklace. And I love it. It's full of old people. It's so interesting to watch. It was a privilege for us for years. Yeah, yeah. Aging is great. Like some people might call like their birthdays, one step closer to death or whatever. But such is the cycle of life. We live and we die. That is the cycle we live in, and are you going to be miserable for that cycle? Or are you just going to live no matter who you are in the present? Exactly. Death exists so life can have meaning. It really helps you appreciate the present moment and living your life how you want it. This kind of talk feels so appropriate for our playlist today. Classical to philosophical fits. It really does. Interested in the meaning you attribute to life, actually? That is an interesting question. I don't think there's any immediate answer because everyone has their own meaning to their own life. It's never the same for um, everyone. Like, why do you keep living? Why do you keep doing what you do? Because none of us chose to be alive. None of us chose to be here, but here we are. Some people find meaning in creating art. Some people might find meaning in seeing the world and what it has to offer. Or some people find meaning in the people around them. It's really different for everyone, I think. Personally, for me, if that's what you're asking, I would say it is to create art. I've had like such a complex about it when I was growing up. So I wasn't sure if it was useless or not, or if I should just like stop doing it. You know what? My art feels very tied in with my transness. It's very much a push and pull of like trying to stop it, but coming back to it ultimately in the end. And of course, this is because societal expectations, money, capitalism, all of that. The world we live in right now doesn't really permit a lot of people to be free to choose who they are and what they do. Life is what you choose to make it. We live in a world with no true meaning anywhere. That is true. But the fact that we personally live and die, yeah, that is the beautiful part of it, isn't it? I think the beautiful part about being human is how much we change and the choices we can make. Because I think who you are is made up by all the choices you've ever made in your life and how you changed and grew from that. And it's all different for everyone, and I think that's beautiful. I'm a little break in our philosophical conversation because I'm just looking at this artwork and I realize I need to go look up a reference of a black cat right now because it looks like a dog, you know? She's looking like a dog right now instead of a cat. But I'm glad we can discuss the meaning of life or the cycle of life and death. She got that dog in her. Oh, that's funny. Yoru Ichi from Bleach. Cat form, please. This is a great challenge for me because I rarely do like animals. Like I have drawn Peak J a lot, who is a black cat, but I was trying to follow more like the Tokyo Revengers art style of drawing him. But for this style, I do want to fit a little more closely with the reference I have here slash real life cats. Yeah, something about art, the process of destroying and creating. They go hand in hand. I just had to erase her whole face. So let's see, because cats kind of have flatter faces than dogs, but a tiny little snout, I guess. Oh, but I feel like we should continue like our little philosophical talk because that was really fun. Because this does sometimes, since we were talking about Tokyo Revengers earlier, there's a huge theme of Buddhism and karma and cycles in that series. The process of letting go, the ultimate it is what it is. Like we make the best of what we have right now. Oh, they also have smaller faces, that's true. Do you think karma exists? That seems like a good place to start. I think so too. That is interesting. I'm honestly not sure because I don't know too much about the Buddhist dogma or some Buddhist concepts like karma, because it's been very, like the place we live in, it's the word karma has been very westernized to the point where I don't know its true meaning. But it is something about carrying over to the next cycle of life. But honestly, I'm not super spiritual in that sense, but maybe I could be. When in doubt, let's look it up. You'll do it. Thank you. Thank you. Also, thank you everyone for entertaining me and these talks of existence and life and death. I really appreciate it. And of course, do let me know your thoughts. I think it's fun to discuss this, seeing other points of view. It's like honestly in college, I was a huge philosophy fan. Thought it was interesting, and then I took a philosophy class when I was in college, and my professor ruined it for me. It felt so goddamn boring, and not how it was very academic, very strict. Okay, so yeah, philosophy class sucks. It really sucks the meaning and life out of it, doesn't it? So, karma, it's the actions of the present life influencing the way you are rebirthed in your future life, all with the ultimate goal of release from the cycle. Got you. Interesting. Because that is kind of the, like, as far as I'm aware, it's okay. It happens, I understand. But yeah, as far as I understand, Buddhism, a lot of the goal is to release yourself from the cycle of life and death and suffering. Thank you for the hearts. Welcome to the stream. We're talking about philosophy, existence, life and death, karma, all that good stuff. Cute cat, thank you. I think it's turning out pretty well. You have philosophy as one of your specialties? Whoa. It's the best option for an art school? I had no idea. I didn't realize that. I guess it's part of humanities, I think. That's pretty cool. How are you liking it? Live cats, death, the usual. Oh, hi, hi, Tyler. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? What's your thoughts on life and death and cats and the usual? You did miss some things. We did talk a little bit more about Tokyo Revengers and that it became about um existing and growing old and life. Oh, I see. So philosophy is best in France. I see. I have no idea how French education works, by the way, but so that's pretty interesting to learn about. I never took art school or art classes in university, so I would not know. I did enjoy seeing art students around campus, so when I was in uni. I looked on with just a slight jealousy. So I was in STEM. Oh, karma apparently is what posits the idea and explanation of evil. Oh yeah, that is an interpretation of karma, I believe. Yeah, it's really loaded. Like if you ask someone what is karma, it's quite a loaded question. There's different ways people see it. Uh, Tyler, do your best in life for the betterment of those that will come after you. You know what? That's beautiful. I like that. Just casually threw down a very meaningful reason to be alive, or a very casual or casually throw down the what life means. I like that answer. Honestly, that is kind of what goes through my mind whenever I'm doing these streams, because I enjoy creating this space for y'all. God, this music is a little loud. Ah, that is classical music. They make full use of noise. I forgot what it's called. Volume. Volume. And yeah, karma is hella old. Oh. Derived from the Sanskrit word. Oh. This is quite fascinating. This feels like a very worthwhile thing to learn about. Oh, Flareon, you need to go? Alright, thank you for joining us. I really appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoyed this stream. Take care and have a good rest of your day. I'm streaming again on Friday. Tomorrow is my break day. Bye! So, karma referred simply to ritual and sacrificial action. Yes. Always love seeing you around, Flareon. Take care of yourself. Yeah, that is very interesting, learning about karma. Oh, that's powerful. So it was more of a controlled sacrifice from Brahmin priests to then become an almost universal and autonomous law. Oh yeah. This history is quite rich. Did not know any of this. So this is fun to learn. Could be something to write down for a D&D idea. Or a TTRPG idea, perhaps. It got its current form when the religion split into Buddhism and Jainism? I remember I heard of this. I forgot how it's pronounced. But yes. It was a radical idea. I see. That is quite an adventurous, rich history of how it has evolved over the years. Yeah, Protestant Reformation. That was the vibe, huh? In terms of scale. Oh yeah. Yeah, no. I'm glad we can talk about this. Yeah, history is quite something, isn't it? And this is a really deep, rich history. Like this goes back a long time. I'm glad we could learn about this together. Also, Tyler, if you are still hanging out around chat, here is the sketch of Gillian and Chartreuse. If you'd like to see your character. And of course, any requests you'd like to be made in the moment. Thank you, JJ. I'm just making Chartreuse a little bigger because I realize that Gillian is a gnome and she is quite small as well. I might be busy. Oh, I see. That's no problem. I still should. I'm not sure if I should work on a little background here. Maybe I could like draw the uh, Booksolver headquarters in the background. But where in the headquarters? I will pull up that reference while I think on it. Choose anywhere. I will do that then. I appreciate the freedom. Our place is so huge. But I'm thinking maybe in their bedroom. And you think it's interesting how in uh, Abrahamic faith there's a focus on a deity having a true say? Oh yeah, yes, absolutely. I've I've noticed that as well. Very interesting, isn't it? And honestly, what I've learned, um, learning about religions and beliefs and faiths, it really reflects the culture or environment that it was birthed from. It's very interesting. Of course, there a ton goes into religion and history. But it is very much a reflection of culture, which is that is the pattern that I feel like I've seen a lot. So for Abrahamic faiths, there is a very big focus on um, a God being like, the ultimate one, like the God that you have to follow, which is interesting because I'm pretty sure their deity has come from a polytheistic uh, environment, because the other faiths around them um, did have multiple gods. And for the Abrahamic religions, as far as I know, they chose like one god, which happened to be, I believe it was Yahweh, who was like part of um, the what's the name for it? Like where there's like a bunch of gods as part of a faith, but that one was chosen and pretty much taken from the Abrahamic religion to make into like their god, the one they have to follow. The pantheon, that's the word. Thank you. And oh, sorry, my headphones were squeaking. But yes, hello, it is Gillian. Your coworker was using you for small talk. That's understandable. It happens. Work things. But yes, here is Gillian and Chartreuse. They're being stinkers to each other, and I thought you might want to say. And yes, JJ, so like God was derived from um another name. Yeah, there's a lot of deep lore. A lot of deep lore about, the God from the Bible. So yes, how religions come up. Very interesting. I think it's really cool how for Hinduism or Indian traditions, it's very different, isn't it, from what the West understands as religion. It's mostly about the universe, which I think is so beautiful. Like even though there are problems about you know, some of their societal systems, it is very interesting. Love how Jesus can do wine things, and this was just as the huge colonization of the Romans happened. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, the Bible has taken so much from the cultures around them. Like one example, there's so many examples, so many parallels. It's very much a storytelling thing from how I understood it, because the Bible repeats many stories um, from the cultures and beliefs and faiths that were around them. Like at the time, like the flood story, um, of course, the Dionysus parallels, with Jesus making the water into wine, all that. I'm pretty sure there's more. I used to study this, but I got bored of it. I was tired of the Bible. I was, you know, at the time I was being traumatized by the church, so I had to take a break. Oh, it's been well over an hour. Holy shit. I didn't even notice. Okay, yeah, I could take a break right here then. But let's finish up what we're talking about here. In theater, we learned about Greek theater and some of the practices. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, we were in this shit. This is this type of this topic very much. We talked a lot about topics that really interest us and grabbed us. Very existential and religious. Why does my Twitch keep saying I'm offline? That's not true. But I'm about to be. But yes, I think this is a great time to close it here. I am amazed that I didn't notice. It's been an hour. I don't have a timer on, by the way. I just check OBS whenever I feel like. I feel like it's been a while. But yes, um, I shall close with a reintroduction. Almost forgot. So hello, my name is Alex. I'm a trans artist, and I am raising money for my transition. If you'd like to support me, please check out my Patreon and Ko-fi. The links can be found in the description. And also my Linktree if you'd like to commission me for big commissions. For smaller commissions, check out Ko-fi. So yes, thank you very much for coming, everyone. This was fun. I appreciate all the support, everyone's presence, everyone for being here, participating in chat. I love talking to y'all. That was clean. Thank you, JJ. I'm getting better at this. No, last stream felt so clean too. Like, I'm doing it. I'm learning how to, like, plug myself. And thank you so much for all the support. I really appreciate it. So, I should take a break now. Thank you very much for coming. Have a good rest of your day. Goodbye.